Welcome to CCN TV News, your premier source for local and international news. From the streets of Kingston to the capitals of the world, we are ready to cover you stories that shape our world. Stay tuned for breaking news. The Jamaican people are crying out for justice and safety as the island's crime rate continues to spiral out of control. Despite promises to tackle the issue, the current administration, led by the Jamaica Labour Party (JLP), has been criticized for its handling of the crisis. The situation has become so dire that many are questioning whether the JLP has failed the nation in its duty to protect its citizens. Let's look at the rising tide of violence. In recent years, Jamaica has witnessed a disturbing increase in violent crimes, including murders, shootings, and robberies. The statistics are alarming, with many communities living in fear of gang violence, extortion, and random attacks. The situation has become so bad that even the police have admitted to being overwhelmed by the sheer scale of the problem. According to the latest crime statistics, Jamaica has one of the highest murder rates in the world, with over 1,500 murders reported in the past year alone. This represents a significant increase from previous years, and the trend shows no signs of abating. Jamaica has long struggled with high levels of crime, but a lesser-known issue is the underreporting of crime in the country. Many crimes go unreported, and this can have serious consequences for the accuracy of crime statistics. The violence is not limited to any one particular area, with crimes being committed in both urban and rural communities. The capital city, Kingston, has been particularly affected, with many neighborhoods being plagued by gang violence and shootings. The situation has become so bad that many residents are too afraid to leave their homes, fearing for their safety. The economy has also been impacted, with many businesses being forced to close due to the high levels of crime. The JLP, which came to power on a promise to restore law and order, has been accused of failing to deliver on its commitments. Despite the introduction of various initiatives, including the Zones of Special Operations (ZOSO) and the States of Emergency, the crime rate continues to soar. Critics argue that these measures have been ineffective and have not addressed the root causes of the problem. The ZOSO initiative, which was launched in 2017, was intended to provide a comprehensive approach to addressing crime in high-risk communities. However, the program has been criticized for its lack of effectiveness, with many arguing that it has not done enough to address the underlying social and economic issues that contribute to crime. The state of emergency, which was declared in 2018, was intended to provide the security forces with additional powers to tackle crime. However, the measure has been criticized for its heavy-handed approach, with many arguing that it has led to human rights abuses and has not done enough to address the root causes of the problem. Also, many are arguing that the party has not done enough to provide clear and effective leadership on the issue of crime. Let's look at the lack of effective policing. Many communities have reported a lack of trust in the police, citing instances of corruption, brutality, and incompetence. The police have also been criticized for their heavy-handed tactics, which have led to allegations of human rights abuses. The lack of effective policing has been exacerbated by the lack of resources and equipment, with many police stations being understaffed and under-equipped. The police have also been criticized for their lack of engagement with the community, with many arguing that they have not done enough to build trust and relationships with the people they serve. This has led to a breakdown in communication and a lack of cooperation between the police and the community, making it more difficult to tackle crime. The JLP has promised to reform the police force and provide additional resources and training, but many are skeptical about the party's ability to deliver on these promises. Let's look at the economic consequences. The spiraling crime rate is not only a social issue, but also an economic one. The tourism industry, which is a major driver of Jamaica's economy, has been severely impacted by the violence. Visitors are increasingly wary of traveling to the island, and many have cancelled their plans due to safety concerns. This has resulted in significant losses for local businesses and a decline in economic growth. The crime rate has also impacted the island's reputation, with many potential investors being deterred by the high levels of violence. A call to action. The Jamaican people are demanding action from their leaders to address the crime crisis. They want to see a comprehensive and effective plan to tackle the root causes of the problem, including poverty, unemployment, and social inequality. They also want to see a more robust and accountable policing system that prioritizes its citizens first. If this kind of video resonated with you, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. See you in the next video.